Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here with another review. Today we're going to have a look at the Disney Pixar Incredibles 2 Deluxe figurine set. It includes 10 figures inside. They come inside this nice box and you can see all of them clearly inside this one. This is the other side of the box. The other one, this is how it looks from the top, the underneath part and the behind part. So let's waste no time and open this up to see how it looks. Alright, so here we are, there you have it, all of the figures outside of the box. So let's waste no time and have a closer look to each one of them. First, right here we have the Elastin girl. Her superpower was like Mr. Fantastic from Fantastic Four. She had an elastic body, she can transform to everything she wanted. That's really nice. Underneath you can see the Disney Pixar logo. So yeah, this is the figure overall. It looks really nice. I like this splash from the art, from the row that you see, like this smoke that they produce right here, like she's speeding and running. I also like the base, this ground that they make right here, and the motorcycle who has become to different pieces, and also this smoke thing right here with this translucent plastic, really nicely done. She has this old classic outfit, I would say, that she used to have back then. And that's really nice because we also from the previous set have Mr. Fantastic with his old attire. So you got both of them on the old version before they return to these red ones. Next, right here we have Mr. Fantastic, who is also really big and buff. You can see the eyes have been painted really nicely. He wears this mask. The hair though on the top, they look like they have lost some coloration or they are a little bit damaged or something. They have these reddish spots, I don't know why, but overall he looks really buff, he looks really huge. I mean, look at all these muscles on his back, his chest right here, the biceps, and as you go down, he becomes thinner. I don't like the fact that all of them actually have only one eye and not like two, like they're supposed to have, but since this set is from the second movie, they should have a double eye right here. At least if they had made a line right here to make two, it would be much better if you ask me. And underneath you can see the Disney logo. So yeah, this figure is really nice. It's very big, it's massive, and it feels also very nice on the hand as well, and it stays really nicely on his base. Most of them need the bases because without them they won't be able to stand properly. So yeah, really nice figure. And just for a slight comparison, here he is next to the Mr. Fantastic from the first movie set. You can notice the difference on the red. I mean, this one is quite much darker and more brighter reddish coloration than this one, and I have them very nicely protected. It's not like on the sun or anything, but yeah, it looks like it has lost some kind of color next to this one. What I don't appreciate though is the size difference. I mean, I like the figures on this size because they are a little bit more normal, more small, and you can easily storage or place them on the shelf. These ones, which are much bigger, they will take much more space on the shelf. So, you need to have a lot of space to place all of them. Next, right here we have Elastin, the Elastin girl, which is also really nice, and appreciate that on this one they have made this big extra, big arm, this pose like he's ready to punch something, which is really cool. Her face has done really nicely. I don't see any sloppiness at all. The boots, the outfit has been done wonderful job on the hair. And here she is next to the Elastin from the first set. You can actually see that this one is bigger than that one from the first set, and also it has the same problem like the rest, that different coloration on the red. This one looks like it has lost its color. Which one of them you like the most, it's up to you. Maybe I would prefer this one, but I would prefer if it was a little bit smaller. But overall, I think both of them look really nice. And my issue is also with the eye. I would prefer if it had two eyes right here. After this, I think both of them are perfect. And right here we have Jack, the small baby who had multiple powers, some laser beam from his eyes, he can transform, he can pass through walls and stuff. Yeah, he had a lot of powers, just to name a few. This one looks also really nice, and it can stand really nice on its 2 feet, which is something really interesting. because I have used to have him, you know, all time sitting down. For example, if you look at the previous version of it, of course it one has a bigger base, but yeah, he's basically sitting down while this one is standing up. And the interesting thing about this one is that this one from the first set looks kinda bigger than this one, even though it is in a standing position. But on this one they didn't paint so much good the hair right here on the top of his head. You can see this one is all painted brownish, while on this one it's liking its color a little bit. Yeah, but anyway, this is overall really nice, and underneath you can see the Disney Vietnam logo, Disney Pixar logo. Wonderful. And here we have Dash, who was the guy, the speed guy. He was really fast, he was running fast. I appreciate this base. They have this translucent blue plastic with Disney Pixar logo underneath, which suppose it represents some kind of water, and he is running on the top of the water. You can see the splashes right here, really nicely done. Also the figure looks gorgeous on its own. I mean, the eyes have it done perfectly. Everything on this one is fine. I noticed that it has right here on the shoulder some sort of mispaint job. Maybe some of the color of the skin fall on the shoulder. Yeah, but overall, other than this, it looks really nice overall. Let me show you a look next to the Dash from the first set. He also looks kinda bigger than this one. You can notice some difference on the hair. They pretty much have the similar pose, not too much. This one looks like more like it's running, but I prefer the base that with the water. If I'm being honest, I think it looks more interesting, while this one, which is a more simple base. And here we have Violet, who comes really nicely on this translucent, you know, something like a plastic that is making these magnetic walls like she was trying to make. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's really nice. Underneath you can see the Disney Pixar logo. Yeah, this is a very nice looking base for it, and you know, it creates a really nice diorama, like she's trying to make this ball that, you know, to protect herself from bullets or anything. Really nice. And here is a look next to the Violet from the previous incredible set from the first movie. Yeah, which one of them you like the most, it's up to you. I think both of them look really nice, but I think this translucent thing, you know, it's more appealing on the eye. This one right here is more simple. And right here we have Edna Mode, who was, you know, the designer of their outfits. It has this interesting, you know, outfit that she wears, probably because she designs outfit. So they decide to give her this weird outfit. The face looks really nice. I mean, look at the eyes. Even the lips, they have done a decent job with this one. They make the nose really pink. I don't remember if it was that pink also in the movie, but it's different color than the rest of her skin on the face, so I have to really check. I don't remember this small detail because it looks like a piggish nose if you ask me. But other than this, the rest looks really fine. I mean, the base, very small base, and underneath you can see the Disney Pixar logo. And just for a size comparison, you can have here next to this one the Edna mode from the first set, who, even though it's much smaller, it has much bigger base. On the first set, I think that they all had the same base, so they didn't make extra bases like here, like, you know, these smaller bases. So, which one of these two you like the most? I think I would go with this one from the first set. I think she looks more accurate to me according to the movie, as far as I remember here. I think this one, I will have to go with this one. Also, I like that it is kinda smaller because it was supposed to be so small and short. This one looks kinda tall to me. And here we have the Frozen, who is my favorite character and from this movie and from the set also. I really like the base. It has this nice icy base, you know, like he's walking on the ice skating and stuff. You can see the Disney Pixar logo underneath. He was his classic outfit, which is really nice. He was making, you know, some ice. He was making ice everywhere. You can shoot ice even from his arms. A really nice character and a really nice figure. I really like. This one also feels really nice on the hand, just like Mr. Fantastic. The face looks gorgeous. I mean, you look at the teeth inside. The mustache and the beard that he had has been painted really nicely. Even this blue line that he had like here for glasses or something. Really cool. Wonderful figure. I really like this guy a lot. Also has a very nice dynamic pose. And just for a size comparison, you can have him next to the Frozone from the first set. Both of them look really nice if you ask me. But yeah, I think this one of the new one looks more movie accurate from this one if you ask me. But this one has the ice skating ball that he had. So yeah, I like both of them because this one doesn't have it, but he has this ice. It would be cool if they give him and the ice ball and the ice. But yeah, it is what it is now. Both of them look really nice. Very nice dynamic poses and both of them. Yeah, of course this one looks quite much bigger than the first one. Yeah, anyway, I think this one is from the highlights of the set. Here we have Screenslaver, was to be the bad guy of the movie. You can see the base underneath it says Disney Pixar. He wears this nice classic outfit just like you saw it in the movie. Yeah, grey outfit, grey trousers and some black t-shirt on the top with this mask that he was wearing and the eyes to hypnotize his enemies. Basically this mask was his signature or something like that. Yeah, very nicely done, really accurate according to the movie. No sloppiness at all, everything has been done perfectly on this one also. It's really nice to have him also as a figure. And last we have the Underminer, one of the reasons that I got this set also. I like this Underminer figure, I think he looks gorgeous. I mean, look at the teeth, his helmet looks fantastic, his hands, his robotic, this kind of robotic arms that he has. The Underminer, a really nice figure. And underneath you can see the Disney Pixar logo. He wears this nice cape. Yeah, it looks like it has something like a glue spitting on him. I really don't know why, what is wrong with this cape or something that it's melted. Maybe it's the color that they used, I'm not sure why, but yeah, I will try to fix it. It's not that big of a problem because it's from the behind part, so you can't see it so much. But overall, this figure is really nice. It also has been painted really nicely. He wears this nice classic outfit, like we saw also in the first movie. So, a really nice character. I'm really glad they have both of these, and Syndrome and the Underminer, and I think they are also really nice on scale with each other. Maybe he should be a little bit shorter, but yeah, it's not big of a problem. Anyway, I would prefer if he also had the same base like Syndrome, and not just this gray plate, base with nothing on it. Maybe if they have given him the same base with Syndrome, he would look much better. But anyway, and like this, you can see the both sets together. On the right, we have the set from the first movie, and on the left, we have the set from the second movie. On the second set from the last movie, the figures are quite much bigger than those that you have from the first set. And right here, you can have a closer look to this set, about how these figures actually look. I think they are gorgeous. I mean, Disney Pixar really did a decent job with these ones. You have pretty much all the villains of the movie. So this was, guys, the Disney Pixar Incredibles 2 Deluxe figurines of 10 pieces set. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it and they helped you out. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.